Right, today I'm going to be unboxing a ParaPro EQ20-DSP 20-watt modular audio power amplifier with DSC filter and parametric equalizer. That's a mouthful, isn't it? I don't normally like these unboxing videos, to be honest. That's why you can't see my face, so I can't be associated with it. I bought this one directly from BHI in West Sussex. Or is that West Sussex? It is. I was going to buy it from one of the many reputable radio ham companies that exist in the UK, but I ain't really impressed with many of them. I've bought stuff from, and I'm not going to name names now, but I have bought stuff from all the main ones, and three of them I'm just not happy with the service. I'm a bit fussy, so yeah, I bought it directly from the manufacturer. Ordered it yesterday at 10 o'clock. Came today at some other time. And yeah, I just thought I'd rather give them more money than give it to some of these radio ham places that I'm not really that impressed with. Oh, that's light. So what comes in the box? Don't you just hate these unboxing videos? I do. Very, very light. Very light. Wow, that is super light. God, I wonder how much that weighs. I don't think it weighs very much at all. That's it. Tiny little thing. Nicely made though. Feels a bit plasticky, but I suppose, you know, does it need to be anything other than that? That, yeah, I wonder if that's going to cause a problem. That power volume one, that's quite tight, but to be honest, that feels loose. Does that matter? We'll see. So, I don't need that rubbish. It comes in with instructions. Instructions are here. Power, yeah. Bluetooth function enabled by pressing, yeah. I don't have the Bluetooth. I didn't go for the Bluetooth. I spoke to the guy at BHI. It was very helpful. And he suggested that unless I was going to listen to music through it, which I'm definitely not, then I don't really need the Bluetooth function. So, comes with everything you need by the look of it. Some 3.5mm jacks, mono, which is good. Stereo 3.5mm jack there. And some banana plugs. And a, well, that's quite cool, a 3.5mm to phono plug as well, so that's quite good. That does worry me a little bit. That just feels, yeah, it just feels a little bit, I mean, if it doesn't cause, oh, I tell you why, that's probably why. It's an on and off button as well. Yes, I should read the instructions, but you know what? I really struggle as an engineer. I always know better, or at least think I do, and then find out I don't, and then regret not reading the instructions because not knowing it has some functionality that I've never used after owning it for 28 years. So I am going to read this, and I'm not going to read it now, but what I am going to do is wire it up to my two radios. Can I wire up to two radios? Channel 1, channel 2, look at that. And then wire my speaker outputs, and I've got two speaker outputs. Yes, it's all good. So when I've got it all wired up, I'll fire the video back up. If you're not bored, that is, which I would be if I was you. So it's connected up now to this FT8818, a Yaesu FT818, this beast here. It's quite easy to set up. Basically a 3.5mm jack out straight into the back, and then you've got on the back of it, can't really see probably the way I've wired it up, you've got here left speaker or right speaker and a left speaker, mono input, stereo input, or channel 2 mono input, and the 12V on the back. I thought, because I'm not sure I want this always wired up, and I thought what I'll do is take the phono out straight into my speakers up here, and then that way I can just use the speakers directly connected to the input, split it, go into there as well, and then I can just use that when I want to and have it coming out of these speakers. When you plug into the phono in the back, it cuts off the speaker. It's a speaker output, not a line output, which is okay. So I'm not sure whether I want to wire both radios, the FTM 100D Yaesu into it as well. I'm not sure whether I want to do that, or whether I want to just leave that one on the speaker and that one connected. You can have two on it once, so I could have I could use this one for 80 meters and have VHF on this, and if you want to just flip between the two, you could have it on stereo, or you could have it on channel 1 or channel 2. But I think, I'm not sure, I don't know why, I just feel that having this all the time on both radios might cause me a problem. So I'll tell you what, let's fire it up. A couple of things I've noticed. It doesn't remember being switched on, so you have to physically switch it on. So when you press that to turn all my amps on and all that stuff in the background, and all the power units and things, and the SWR meters and power amps and whatever, you have to turn it on. I've got it tuned to Gloucester ATIS, which is the Gloucester Airport Aerial Terminal Information Service, 8 miles away. I'm using a little dipole, which is actually tuned for 20 meters, but I can receive on the Gloucester aircraft frequencies, because I fly as well, so it's quite useful to listen to those. So I'll turn it on and I'll have it unfiltered, and this is fairly high volume wise. I'm not sure you can hear that, so I'll put it on channel 1. It's got quite a nice little function. That's a bit bright, but it's got quite a nice little function. If you turn the volume up on the input too much, it'll start to flash, and that's showing you there's clipping. So you just turn it down until it stops clipping, and it says it's allowed to flash intermittently every now and then, and that shows it's fine. So I'll turn that up. You can hear what he's saying, but then when you engage the DSP by turning this up, I think that's really good. That's coming. I wanted to use the input and put it into my sound card so I could record this and you could hear exactly what it was like. That is really, really good. Really good quality. Turn it back down again. That's what it's like without it being filtered, and then you can turn this. It's like delay. I mean, that's easily audible. And you've got these parametric equalization as well, which you can cut and increase. It says dB, so I assume that's gain. Let's try it on 80 meters. Actually, let's try it on 2 meters, because my ATU is tuned for 2 at the moment. Hang on. So, let's put it on VHF, FM. So that's clipping, so I'll just turn that down. Get rid of that. Let's see if we can find a conversation. Let's get rid of the... No, so what I'll do, I'll retune my ATU to 80 meters and we can have a listen on there. So I've gone back onto 20 meters because 80 meters is a bit crap at this time of night. So there's a young gentleman talking in America. So this I think is a really good example. Ready?
Sloping V on 75 meters, not the best antenna, but it does radiate, and I do work some DX. Take care, Gil. All the best. 73 ON4GI K0VXU.
So, I mean, that was good, I think. I'm pretty sure that was good. And I really like it. The only thing I'm not sure about is having it in in the circuit all the time, because as soon as you turn it off, that's it. You've lost your I don't know, I just feel it's another something to go wrong and to keep having to adjust. But you can't have it both ways, I suppose. It would be nice if there was a bypass switch on it, so just bypass the unit and go straight out to the speaker. So if you didn't need the DSP, you know, you didn't need it. I suppose you could just do this. Just leave it like that. If you don't need it, you just leave that turned off, and then you use this as your volume control. I just worry about overdriving it, because again the output seems louder directly from the radio to the speaker than it does with this, but maybe it's the nature of the beast. It does say that when it's using the DSP, it obviously gets rid of a lot of the noise, but it also will get rid of some of the gain on the main signal as well, so maybe that's just how it is. But all in all, it's a nice bit of kit. But I think I'm going to build myself a little switch unit so I can switch it in and out, unless of course I've not fully read the instructions and I've done something wrong, which is definitely not unusual, and probably something I haven't done. I'll reread it, because I did read the instructions, but there isn't much to it. But I think it's definitely, you know, even if you just reduce that noise there. Let's see if we can hear something else.
Good, over.
There you go. Nope. Got a G5 RV up in a tree, which does give me good.
Okay, better. Gotta go ahead and clear. I'm not sure what this noise is. I don't know if it's the band going out or what, but it almost sounded like the noise you get on the low band sometimes. Anyway, thanks for the call. Golf 7 Bravo Hotel Uniform, Whiskey Delta 4 November Golf Bravo 73.
So again, I think that's really good. Obviously, it was fading there because the band's in and out a little bit, but that's what it would sound like without it on. And obviously, you heard what that chap sounded like there.
Bye bye.
So,
anybody else while the antennas point to Europe?
shall I have a go?
Hello, Mike Charlie. You took care of all my noise problem. Good afternoon, over.
I'm not going to bother. He's talking to someone else. But again, you can hear. That's what it's like without the DSP. And you bring that up, the noise is gone, but the chap's not there now. I must admit, that AM noise, AM noise, that USB noise, it really plays with your ears after a bit. So to be honest, that's going to be a welcome addition, I think. I just wish I could switch it in and out, and I think I'm going to build something just to stick on there that I can switch it in and out directly to the speakers. Not sure I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have a go. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully I haven't bored you too much. Cheers.
Runway 0422 is closed. Runway 1836 is closed. Strong wind warning in force. No radar service is available. Reduced fire cover is available. Noise abatement procedures apply. Upon first contact, cluster read-back altitude setting in use. Aerodrome service only, available on 128.555. Acknowledge receipt of information Delta. This is Gloucester information Delta, time 09.